2019 Mountain Dew GSL Season 2. Codex. Renaissance.
SpeCiaL versus herO starts now. The winner will move on to the round of 8. The loser is out of the GSL. It would be huge if SpeCiaL got to the final 8.
It's his first round of 16. Why not his first round of 8?
That's right.
Why not his first round of 4?
His first GSL Codex champion.
Because there's too many really good players in the tournament. But I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I'm open to the idea, okay? Yeah. The pride of NA is on the line. Somewhere there are EU players making up excuses, but right now it's about the NA scene, okay? That's right, I did it. Come at me, EU.
Not too many Europeans actually participate in GSL. Sort of in Zanster made it. Laser made it.
Listen, salty EU players, remember, we must all unite against the common enemy, the Korean player.
Oh, for sure.
For sure.
For sure, the Koreans are the
enemies. For sure, they're the bad guys.
These are the bad guys.
All right, Game 1 is going to be on Thunderbird. Game 2, Turbo Cruise. If we get Game 3, Kairos Junction. Our last best of 3 SpeCiaL versus herO starts now.
Ocean Gaming. SpeCiaL.
He even has the ocean on his side right now. Okay?
It's pretty big.
Most of the landmass in the world rooting for him, and the ocean.
Triumphant Song Gaming. herO.
Talking the upper parts of the ocean, lower parts of the ocean.
There's no more lower parts of the ocean. It's all towels now, Tasis. We already went over this.
Oh, that's right. There's anglerfish down there with their little light thing on their head.
Yeah.
You ask them who they're rooting for. They say with their underbite, I'm rooting for SpeCiaL.
That's what they sound like.
That's what they sound like. You know that's what they sound like.
But it sounds more bubbly. Yeah. Exactly.
I think he said SpeCiaL, but we're not sure. Our response, of course, is, oh my God, a talking fish.
And then also, oh my God, I'm at the bottom of the ocean, the pressure kills me.
My eyes are exploding. Ah! Yeah. Cybernetics core. On the way.
Nothing weird going on. Well, we see Mech here again. You know, Trap really kind of... Well, I don't want to say tore him apart because, I mean, he got to max out. You know, SpeCiaL did a good job with his harassment as well. And it looked like it could have been close, and then it just wasn't. But would you want to try that here against herO, a player that's generally a little bit more aggressive than Trap?
That's right. Spam that Dorito to help Juanito.
Twitch chat.
The chat's going fast. The DPMs are going crazy.
What's a DPM?
Doritos per minute.
Oh, of course.
Spamming that out.
Yeah.
They pair well with our Mountain Dew sponsor as well.
Yeah, they do, actually.
They do.
That's a fact.
They've done cross-promotion before. Come on!
Oh, yeah. Totally down. I haven't had that combo in a long time.
Yeah.
But I do remember having that combo when I was much younger. Here's a question for you. What's the best flavor of Doritos?
I actually am a fan of a couple of the flavors. Well, I guess what the main ones are the red ones, and then the Cool Ranch ones, right?
Yeah.
And then are there other ones?
It's like nacho cheese and Cooler Ranch.
Yeah.
Are there other ones? I don't know.
They figured it out. that orange powder. That's food, my friend.
Dude, that's made with natural cheese.
I'm pretty sure that's what astronauts eat when they're out of space, so they stay healthy. Yeah. Would be crazy to have Juanito move on. Blink.
Look at that building placement.
Yeah.
It's like he's making a radio dish to beam over into SpeCial's
It's
base.
cool. It's a Protoss cul-de-sac over there.
Yeah. If you threw marbles at his Nexus, they wouldn't hit it. They'd like hit that and then roll down. You know
yes,
what I mean?
If this map was a pinball machine, certainly the ball would never get over to his side of the map with a placement like that.
herO's really prepared for anything you could throw
anything
at him.
that you That is funny placement. I hope we get another shot of that. It's actually remarkably funny considering we
like
never see stuff like that. Yeah.
Biggest anti-Reaper
Look at that.
thing I've
all
ever
that right
seen.
there. Yeah, we'll put everything over here. We'll put a pylon over here on the edge so that Marauders can shoot this from low ground and unpower everything that I need to do.
Everything.
Yeah.
All the tech, all the production.
We can have the closest thing to a catastrophe based off one pylon in this phase of the game. You know, normally it's like they kill all the gates. This one's like, no, just take everything out, okay?
All of it.
All of it.
No robo.
No upgrades.
Yeah.
One gate as well, just for good measure. You're like, I could warp a Zealot, I can't even do that.
So third Nexus coming up with that Blink upgrade. This game, SpeCiaL is not going for mech. He is going Cloak Banshee, getting some bio play in there as well. I like that he's switching it up for the different players as well. You know, if you're playing a more macro-y player like Trap, maybe that mech build is going to do a bit better. Like, I think we discussed that a little bit at least with why it works so well against stats. Okay, Reaper coming over. Oh, don't jump up there, Reaper.
Oh. One probe goes down. The Stalker's going to come forward here. Blink is done, and they will get the Reaper kill.
Darn.
Rats.
Good amount of
Banshee
Stalkers
inbound.
out.
Whoa.
Good,
We just we just straight up said stuff at the same time. Okay, here comes that Banshee now. Oh my God. Blink is a good ability to have.
Yeah, it is.
It's fine. Juanito lost his battlecruiser in the other game and he won. It's fine.
Why did Terran players even play with medevacs? Like, you have to, like, put units in them. The Stalkers just go by themselves.
Yeah.
Imagine if each Marine had Blink.
That'd be hilarious. Imagine if each Stalker had stim.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
They used to have stim. Remember when they actually could attack quickly?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was wild.
Actually, yeah, I almost forgot. That was a different time, man. You look at that unit very differently. The second Banshee's going to come in. The problem is that one blink and this is gone. I like how he turned around like, you know what? Let's just
well, I think he realizes, oh, I'm losing this no matter what. So that's two Banshees with Cloak that did basically 0. Now poor SpeCiaL just kind of sitting here. He's making units. So that's good.
Yeah, he's making
some
stuff.
Upgrades.
It's a good thing he's spending his money, guys.
He doesn't have a lot going on, you know? He made 2 Banshees that did 0, and hero's got 3 bases up for what feels like, you know, 6.5 minutes.
Well, I worry because I just, even though, you know, SpeCiaL has a great army here, it's not like herO isn't somebody who's always on top of controlling his units correctly, right?
Yeah. Charge is going to be finishing up. That +1 armor is going to be finished up soon, too. He's got this Prism ready for the counter also. I mean, it is a pretty big army from Terran. If you get good Widowmine connections, I could see something happening. Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
He does not have Psystorm yet, and I think SpeCial's aware of that.
I don't think he can get up there, though, just yet. Oh, good usage of the Stalkers comes in here. Trying to scan. The Observer is just out of range.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah, it's very well placed. Here comes the drop, though, into the main.
Oh, I hope he gets that pylon.
Me too. I would be very
satisfied. There's no reason to go in that direction. Oh, he actually got the Prism at some point, too. I guess the Prism maybe hit the turret.
Must have.
All right,
Okay,
drop.
pick up. Now the attack over here. As he dislodged enough of the army, I don't think there's enough Terran anything over here to make this work, but hold on.
Yeah, he drops in behind,
There's
though.
a drop over here.
A lot more bio units coming up as well. The units coming out of the main base, some of them staying up there, maybe afraid of another drop. Oh, those Immortals with Zealots, though, pair perfectly against these Marauders coming up.
He cleans that up over there.
He only gets 3 probes from all that.
Okay, pick up there.
Okay, takes the high ground. Oh, might not be enough. Okay, turns around right now. SpeCiaL does have his 3rd base up. His SCV count is actually pretty reasonable. Still got a little bit more army, but I think that's going to change coming up here. hero's going to have his Psystorms in his Prism. His army looks really scary. Look at that. He has an Archon and a couple Mortals and 3 Sentries left over.
Yeah, he's in great shape.
That's like all of his important units.
Is there anything that's going to move over here? I feel like suddenly this army just kind of flew in here and is going to get a bunch of kills. And he can easily escape out the upper right here.
He's going to have to.
This was
Is the army coming for
this
him? We'll
was
get
some
him.
negligence on defense for sure. Bye-bye.
I guess that was kind of funny how he like dropped that and herO kind of didn't react for a minute.
herO was like tabbed out.
Then the rest of the army's like, okay.
Something weird happened. Well, SpeCiaL continues to develop. He does have a little bit of a bigger army here, despite some of the disappointing play here with the Banshees that were immediately shot down. Seems like SpeCiaL has navigated this game into a pretty healthy spot for him. Now, herO appears to be moving out on the map, maybe to do an attack of his own.
Very nice defense here by SpeCiaL overall. Really forces that prism away. Cleans up the drop, really doesn't take too much damage either. Now, there's a big line of Protoss units coming across the map, though. Feels like SpeCiaL should just be all right.
Yeah, I don't think this is going to kill him.
Yeah.
And there's going to be a... Oh, hold on.
You don't want to walk down the ramp against
here.
it, but he's got to split a little bit. He's got 3 ghosts in there even for the High Templar.
Not bad. Liberator setup over here. It's going to be a little bit of a headache, as you can see. herO's trying to find an opening here. I like the hallucinated... whoa, wait, the ghosts. Oh, my God. Those 2 ghosts just got killed. I was going to say, I like the
Oh, those storms were
Things
insane.
are happening so badly right now for SpeCiaL. I cannot even keep up in the play-by-play here. Did herO just come in here and just kill him?
I don't know that he's actually dead yet. Those Immortals are probably the scariest thing. This is a very Marauder-heavy army. He does pull back. A couple mines are there.
Is herO going to wear SpeCial's face as a mask?
Oh, I think he's still going to be able to hold, though.
Ooh, nicely done. Okay,
Yeah.
no face mask after all.
No.
Really good storm.
But is SpeCiaL going to take herO's head as a trophy?
Could possibly be. And use that as a bowl to eat Doritos out of.
Ooh. Be red Doritos then.
Ooh. Now, I have to say that fight, herO got a couple of exchanges that were so insanely good. I was actually just taken aback. But it appears that as far as manufacturing goes, SpeCial actually has a bigger army, even more so now than after that effective attack that herO made. So
I've never heard it called manufacturing.
I mix it up, my friend.
I feel like
I'm
you could
keeping
call
it fresh.
mech macro manufacturing, but can you call bio micro manufacturing?
Yeah, the armor and the guns and all that.
Oh,
Yep.
okay, yeah.
Now-
You're right.
Hold on. What about the CC out here? Yeah, he's got to lift that for sure, right? He's going to back up.
Yeah, I think it's time to play kind
never
of safe
use-
as well.
Listen, that whole area is cursed for SpeCial. He shouldn't be going over to that part of the map for a long time. Nothing that's ever gone there, Terran, has lived.
No, not too much.
At least harass-wise. Okay, oh, wow, huge storms there.
Storm's really what keeping herO in the game right
And you
now.
can see that herO, even when he's in a bad spot, is able to bully SpeCial back up that ramp. Oh my God, he's going to go for it. He's going to go in.
Yeah, this seems to be his last shot right here. Playing right under the Liberators, but look at that. He still has those Immortals alive. Quite a few Stalkers in here as well. Doesn't have a prism. Can't reinforce.
Well, what from here? You know, I mean, I get the idea that herO's trying to come in here and actually do this blow that eradicates the army, and he can kind of push in. But does herO have the wrong idea here? The fact that he keeps attacking it and SpeCial is basically absorbing these armies and exchanging pretty well, to be honest.
I think he's doing well enough. Like, I think that these attacks by herO, at least it's keeping SpeCial back for a little bit. herO's taking his 4th base during all this. He's denying the 4th base of SpeCial, which just seems like SpeCial's kind of ninjaing down at the bottom left.
Yeah, I like that. Just kind of taking a weird location here. High chance that that's not going to be noticed, especially you consider that it seems like herO favors sending War Prisms and harass through the northern part of the map instead of the eastern part. Coming again.
Yeah. SpeCial does not have any units here this time. It has a few in the main pushing that back. SpeCial really wants to get out there and push him back a bit more. He has landed that command center, by the way, over on that left-hand side of the map. So kind of a funny location, but deciding that he really needs that income right now. Still don't... I feel like he just needs to add in a few more Liberators. Okay, he's going to get a couple Vikings, which makes sense as well. You want to push that Prism back, or otherwise the Psy Storms are going to wreck you.
Yeah, I think the Psy Storm is the ultimate threat, especially if it's inside of that Warp Prism. It's very hard to target it.
But overall, SpeCial's army, what it's missing is the Liberators. Like, he doesn't have any sustained push potential.
Yeah, he doesn't have any unit that can lock into place and start to deal a heavy amount of damage, which can give Terran a position. So it seems almost as though SpeCial needs to rely on open arced areas.
Yeah, and
oh my God,
he has to be so careful with the Psy Storms.
Hold on, I think the inside of SpeCial's base is just going to get rotted out. I mean, there's still Zealots killing workers. Unless there's big attack or something, this might be problematic here for SpeCial.
Yeah. Yeah, he's actually hitting some decent EMPs here. Yeah, all right, some very good EMPs. Let's burrow these mines.
Well, hold on. These storms are actually pretty good. I feel like this army might just get thinned out into nothing.
Yeah, just massacring those Marines.
How is SpeCial always so ahead in supply here? This is so funny. He like lost his armory and he's been losing workers for like over a minute now, and he's still got more.
Mule's tasteless. It's the answer to everything.
Must be.
Well, Disruptor's actually on the way. So Disruptor High Templar. That's a lot of splash damage being mixed in. I think he feels like his army at this point is just, it's not really winning the battles. Like, he's getting some great Psy Storms and it's still not quite enough. But Disruptors are really the ultimate comeback unit.
Yeah. Well, let's also point out that herO has a more realistically defensible spot in the 6 o'clock position here. SpeCial's outpost base it's very easy to lose that if you don't have an army there to defend it immediately. Still, in spite of all this, SpeCial wants continuously in the lead here.
Right, here come these Disruptors.
Ooh, great
nice
EMP there. Removing the energy on one of those Templars. Now we have 2 Colossi coming out at a time. It seems like, once again, SpeCial wants to try to come in here and see if he can do a little bit more extra damage. Kind of weird. What do you think about that? He sent that small group over there.
I think just to kind of lure him, seeing where his army's at and everything.
You know, the longer this game goes on, herTosis, I think the more you're right that he might have needed Liberators or something else. There's no position that Terran can actually control that Protoss has to respect.
This army is like, it's cool in some ways. It does some things very well, like running around the map and retreating and whatnot. But without the Liberators, if you're playing against this kind of like bio,
these Marines in the back.
Oh my God.
Sorry, guys.
Well, that's a lot of Marauders.
I overreacted a little bit there with those Marines in the back. I'm sorry, everybody. I get a little excited sometimes. Like, oh, there's stuff over there.
A lot of Marauders being added in, but these,
he's actually eliminated a lot of the sophistication out of the army here. And this might be the opportunity for SpeCial to come in here and really murder.
Yeah. SpeCial's got a lot of mining bases right now.
Did Protoss actually scout that base in the center left? I don't think that he did. So herO herO might actually assume this game's in a completely different spot than where it actually is.
Yeah, he definitely could. That's why it was kind of a smart move from SpeCial. You know, it's definitely risky because if they find it, all your SCVs are dead and maybe your command center as well. Okay, more Disruptors on the way. herO making whatever he can to try to stay in these battles.
Oof. Takes that out, no problem. Warp Prism speed coming in here. That planetary stays there. We might see this, most of the focus in this game be dragged down to the bottom left.
Oh my God, that was such a sick hit. God, and he's even getting Prism speed right now. It's going to help with harassment and for flanking with his Disruptors.
The growth continues to occur here for SpeCial, who now is going to try to get this drop in here in the bottom right. We see Stalkers pursuing this. And maybe now we'll get our dream of that pylon getting killed, herTosis.
Oh, I hope.
Actually, getting the Templar Archives would be pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. Definitely a part of what's been going so well. Okay, here comes this Disruptor again.
Oh, I don't think he's watching.
Are you kidding me? This Disruptor is a herO. Is there a herO Disruptor unit? This is like a robot, so there probably shouldn't be. Oh. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. herO. If he could chase this up here, he might actually stumble upon that hidden base, too. You know, he's like, oh, I'll take this as well.
Yeah. Look how many mines are here. Oh, don't chase that, herO. You're going to have a bad time as you pull all the splash damage in the Terran army.
Oh. herO rallies up. Despite the insane supply difference, herO oftentimes He's having 40, 50 supply lower. He's
Yeah.
attacking in, and sometimes it's working. I feel like
It's pretty wild.
It's incredible, really.
Oh, the mines are really stacking up right now. These disruptor hits, though, he's had some really crazy ones. What an awesome game this one is.
Yeah, this has actually been one of our better games here in the GSL. This has just been so cool to see how these two players interact. SpeCiaL, again, almost maxing out now. herO playing one of the scrappier PBTs you can ever ask to see.
Yeah.
But they're still basically even in bases here, interestingly enough.
He scouts that base finally, Tasteless.
herO.
Yeah, it sees the planetary, you can't even attack it. Mine's doing their job right now, but those disruption shots, one of them goes off very well. Great storm.
Still, though, he hasn't cracked him yet. I think we're close, though. Liberation Zone's coming down here.
He still has another Psy Storm left. These 4 Archons super powerful. He's going to have another 4 disruptor shots now. Gets that one ghost. Oh my god. Great dodging right there by SpeCiaL, though.
Oh, whoa! Sick dodge.
Yeah,
Great
that was pretty
split.
crazy.
Okay, he's in pursuit now. The disruptors can retreat in time. They're both killed off. Is this going to seesaw back over to the bottom? I think it actually is. I think Terran's going to get those Liberators over there, start to put those Widow Mines down, and then try to set up an attack. Or he's going to lose all the Widow Mines and not attack. What is going on here? All right, now he's going to move in.
It seems like he should be able to break him at this point. There's just no real splash damage left. We see one High Templar down here. I don't think it has enough energy right
now. The
now.
Archons are easily kited.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, the Liberators get set up. You cannot even engage that area anymore. He does have another Disruptor now. Healing up at the shield battery bit. Oh my god! Oh!
SpeCiaL actually laughing in his booth as that hits his arm.
Well, he has lost so much to Disruptors this game. The fact that he's still winning this game. Just endless kills with Disruptors.
Yeah. Well, look at this. He can fish the army through this just a obstacle course of damage, I guess.
I love how he left the Nexus that was down there, too. He's like, nah, I got bigger fish to fry.
He can get that later.
The Disruptor ads, though, are really, really helping out. When you're playing against this type of gateway-based army, Disruptors are so key. Disruptors just continue to do so much damage.
What's funny is the Disruptors are getting more and more value as the game goes on. More and more heroes losing, but SpeCial's
so cost efficient.
like this Bank of America. You know, it's just like too big to fail. Like his production's just too high. It doesn't matter.
And even if he does fail, his mules will
bail him out. Yeah.
Wow, what a game that one was.
Those banks did collapse the housing industry. Our housing market didn't lay artosis. Okay, so SpeCiaL wins game 1, guys. What the hell is going on? Are we going to have young Juanito over in the round of 8?
Well, Tasteless, we're going to have to see who wins and who loses, as a great caster once said.
Thank you. I don't want us to get ahead of ourselves. Artosis.
Because it's not like a comeback can't occur here, okay? herO just showed that even when he was behind for huge swaths of that game, he was so efficient. Look at Ragnarok up there. He's like, yeah, Terran units are strong, huh? Yeah. I don't know what a Zerg player is doing talking to a Protoss player after that game. But we are going into Turbo Cruise 84.
Oh, good. Not 83. Thank God. I hate Turbo Cruise 83.
Is this the date of birth of the map? Like,
I don't know. It's the date of birth of Tasteless. 1984. Also, there's some famous book, but mostly it's about me.
No, that's what I know it for.
Yeah. Turbo Cruise.
Little 1-year-old Tosis looked up into the sky at a new star that was born. The Tasteless star is what I call it.
That's
and then my mom told me not to look at the sun.
Something's happening. I won't spoil it. Well, I kind of
You already spoiled it.
I'm like, he's making a command center. Game of Thrones plot twist. He's not. He's sending a SUV out there to you know, make one of them Bay Roxes.
On Bay Rocks?
Bay Rocks. They'll have a bay on the rocks. What?
Is he just going to, like, proxy a Reaper? Is he going to float a Raxit? No. Okay,
right?
so
here.
I think it's just a proxy Reaper, but I mean, there's a lot of different things that could occur here. Obviously, there was that crazy proxy meta for a bit.
But where is Turbo on a cruise to?
Well, is this a cruise that's quick?
Is it a carnival cruise? Is it all the people that we hate in the world on this one cruise boat? Is that it?
Let's sink it, Tasteless.
Let's sink.
Just in case they're all there.
Yeah.
Like, why did you sink that cruise
cruises
boat?
where it's all the worst kind of
Tasteless
people on that cruise?
suggested it might be,
Yeah.
you know, all the people that we hate.
So the probe, probe comes in. Immediately alarms are sounding inside the mind of herO.
Probably just make a Zealot right off the bat. He adds a second gas. He's not screwing around against this. But let's see where the factory gets made. Is it going to be made out here, or is he going to go ahead and just make it at his home? That's kind of the thing the probe is looking for right now.
That's kind of his MO.
Yeah.
Well, the first Reaper is close to popping out. We have that one Zealot coming here, necessary to blunt the impact of a proxy. We'll see if I can buy him enough time, that Zealot, that Zeely Beely, as I call him.
The Zeely Beely. With his little Zelly belly.
It's so stupid. Yes.
Do Zealots have belly buttons?
No, of course not.
Why not?
Because they don't have umbilical cords.
What do you know about the reproductive process of Protoss rings?
More than you would like to know, Artosis.
Zell Tasteless
I've been
over
around
here.
the block. So, the Stargate coming now.
Okay.
Looks like,
Just, I mean, it's a fine opening. You can fly around the green stuff, so that's good.
yeah. And this eBay here. It's like, that's fine. I didn't want the SCV anymore. What do I want that to finish? What are you, crazy?
Yeah, you might have helped him there, actually.
So, this, of course, makes it impossible to set a Nexus up when you would ideally want to do so. So far, the rush is working here for SpeCiaL.
Yeah, and the fact that he gets to scout exactly what's going on. You know, there was an Oracle, now it's been switched into a Phoenix. You should have seen that. Ooh. Yeah.
SpeCiaL looking good, Artosis.
Yeah, I like, yeah, he's making his command center his main base. He's not.
Do you know any
he's not doing
Spanish?
anything crazy.
Spanish, okay. It's SpeCiaL
I mean,
in
I know
Spanish.
a few words.
SpeCiaL.
SpeCiaL? That sounds right.
Do I need to make it more lispy? SpeCiaL. I don't know.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I mean, I did watch 2 seasons of Narcos. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, my Spanish is almost fluent, actually.
So stupid.
You got to throw a grenade to bounce them into the green so they can't catch you.
Yeah. You ever think that just when the Reaper's jumping up onto the high ground, the Phoenix should be able to get one shot off on him? It's like technically close to airborne.
Yeah. I'm down with that. Oh.
Whoa!
Look at this herO Reaper.
Yeah. That was like this skateboard trick of StarCraft Micro right there.
That was sick.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. I'm having a good time here in this
Yeah.
game. I love these little green things. It's like you have to run around them. You don't want to be chased into there, Tasteless. Then it's like all my dreams where I'm running away and I can't pull the trigger on the gun and I'm running too slow.
And you wake up right before your problems finally catch you.
Yeah.
Robo about to finish.
Looks like a pretty normal play from SpeCiaL, but very conservative right now.
We've been watching herO try to recalibrate his play to adapt to what SpeCiaL, has thrown at him.
The thing is, SpeCiaL hasn't thrown too much, right? He did the offensive eBay, which messed him up, and the proxy Reaper, which messed him. So those are 2 very cool things by him, but he's taken a long time to float his command center down.
The Raven has started here. So we're going to have that backbone unit that can weed out observers and add some utility in later moments. We also want to watch, whenever we have the Raven coming, does the Protoss tech into something like Colossi or something like that. Oh, my eyes, look at that.
Oh, my gosh.
Fanning him through the green stuff, the green. Stim is starting now as well.
These Phoenixes, there's a lot of them, and they have a lot of energy. I'm actually really afraid for him. His anti-air is not enough for this. Look at that damage.
I'll tell you, man, this is the kind of play that herO needed. He's getting a ton of kills here. This is like everything Terran has.
He killed like his SCVs and then all of his units.
Yeah. He's like, wait a minute, these things are pretty good.
Oh, he didn't leave a lift for the tank.
Raven, literally the Raven is mutinied. It's now hiding out over here.
That is literally what I would do if I was the Raven. But
Okay,
I could have been like a Widow Mine. I'd still be hiding over there.
There's like nothing here. He can start to snowball this. He's like, actually, you know what? I'm not afraid of 3 Marines. Come here.
Actually, if he has no energy, he should be afraid of 3 Marines.
No,
shouldn't he?
not in his heart, Artosis.
Yeah.
He just needs to wait for that energy to come back. Raven almost blends in with the blimp underneath that thing on the map.
Wow, SpeCiaL having a hard time here. Oh.
Okay, I feel like SpeCiaL pulled this game into a very odd situation here, but I don't think it's paid off. I mean, herO has come in and whooped him, man. He's killed off so many key units.
Yeah, look at how much he killed.
He basically reset the Terran. The only thing that he didn't get was that Raven.
He even got the eBay that could have been canceled.
It almost makes you wonder if in a moment like this, when you've killed everything, you should just go and look for the Raven because it's probably going to be there. You know, it's going to be. It will be hiding in that bottom left location.
Then you get stuck. That's what he wanted all along.
Then you get called a hacker. You said,
Suddenly
no, I watched GSL, listen to Tastes.
Suddenly 10 Liberators flying to kill the Phoenixes.
Wow.
Like, whoa!
There's nothing but Widow Mines hiding down there for that one moment to get it.
That's right.
Stim
Two Thors drop out of medevacs.
Yeah.
Get out of here, Ravens. You fell for our trap.
Well, SpeCiaL continues to truck along here. Getting more and more of an army here. And I think it's going to be a little bit before we can have SpeCiaL come out on the map, right? I mean, if he comes out with just the medevacs, that's going to get sniped by the Phoenixes. The army alone, even if it's enough to take on Phoenixes, certainly you're going to have units picked off and shaved off here and there, right? Especially through the slow green.
And even if you do not, like he's making Colossus behind this. He's macroing normally. He's got 3 bases. Whereas SpeCiaL lost a bunch of SCVs and so many units. I guess with the Raven and the fact that he hid that is very important. If he can disable the Colossus on one big push, I guess that gives him potential to win,
Yeah,
right?
that could be like a Hail Mary play that'll win this whole thing. Again, these Phoenixes are getting way more value than we normally ever see in pro matches. I mean, this is, they've gotten so many kills, it's hard to even keep track of.
Yeah. Okay, so the Raven has showed itself. It's time for SpeCiaL to go. Gonna go right through the center, as a good Terran should.
That's right.
The center area gonna be very hard for Protoss to engage Terran in.
A lot of damage dealt over there. Widow Mines burrowing. Anything
Did you say that in robot voice?
I did. Artos asked. Thing is, he can disable it, but he can't chase him through there, right?
Yeah, that is hard. You're right about that. It gives him longer for the disable to wear off, actually. That's a great point. The Colossus is even stronger than the Terran army in there. But the Terran army is stronger than the rest of the army, except for maybe force fields. Those areas are so weird.
Here we go. The disables are being fired out.
Oh, he double disabled one. Oh, wait, no, he disabled an Immortal, actually, instead of the second Colossus.
Oh, is that?
That's
okay, there it is.
Yeah. Well, it looks like that should be that, right? The disables are going to wear off.
GG, herO wins. We're tied up 1-1.
Oh my gosh. Wild series so far. Hey, SpeCial's opening seemed really good. Just those Phoenixes destroyed him.
Yeah, that was an interesting start. You could see that what SpeCial did worked, but then he was in a position where he wasn't actually ready for the Phoenixes. Phoenixes did so much damage.
Yeah.
I mean, it was really, it was actually pretty shocking, to be honest. There was a point where they killed the tank, every other tentacle unit, Cyclones, the medevacs, killed the Marines. There was actually nothing there but the
so
Raven.
many SCVs, plus full scouting.
I wonder if herO could have actually tried to go in and kill him there. I guess he doesn't need to, though.
Well, he was taking a third and going robo, so I think you just, like, wait.
Kairos Junction. Good old Kairos Junction, Artosis.
Yeah. Definitely feels like this could go either which way.
Let's bear in mind that SpeCial went for the proxy that game. He doesn't have to do that, but Tried to bust that out. Let's see what he does as we enter into our last match, game number 3 between SpeCiaL and herO. Again, the winner goes on to the round of 8 in the GSL.
Ocean Gaming, SpeCiaL.
Still have that logo taped up. You're seeing the best here at After
No, he
TV.
bought the shirt like that.
He bought it with the tape on it.
Triumphant Song Gaming, herO.
You know, that's probably $1 million idea.
Yeah, this is
Having
actually
taped over logos, because I mean, let me tell you something, you're not even going to believe it. You will not believe this when I tell you, but I'm telling you the truth.
Go ahead.
Did you know that people will pay more money for a pair of pants with a ripped knee?
Yeah, man, I'm
Then
wearing
a
one right now. See
You
that?
disgust me. You disgust me.
Orthosis, I'm not going to let my own pants make their own holes in them. What are you talking about? Now, let me tell you something. What about a
me,
taped
Jesus.
knee, though, Orthosis?
Yeah, a tape knee would
Yeah.
be perfect.
Yeah, it's going to cause this accidental fashion wave when SpeCiaL wins GSL Code S. People start taping up all their clothes.
Tape up all the logos on their shirts.
And by the way, this time around, SpeCiaL, this is a build that actually kind of...
Ooh!
Whoa!
That thing had the
Yeah.
golden gun.
Yeah, that...
Right between the eyes.
Yeah, that was the killer punch right there. So this build combos with the build in game 2.
Yeah.
He went for quick gases. He hit a barracks on the map, but it's actually very close to Terran's base. Whereas, you know, what happened in game 2, that's going to be... That ink has not even dried inside the mind of herO here. I mean, he's probably thinking, okay, here we go. There's going to be some kind of an attack. I need to figure out where that barracks is and get it to move. It's actually right next to his home. And there's a factory coming here.
It's
So
definitely a tricky way to do it. I think you'll probably go command center after this factory. Pretty normal when you don't build your barracks in your base. Just grab the fact and then expand. You slow down the Nexus quite a bit in these situations generally as well. But the Nexus, not too slow. Command center on the way. Robo coming up as well.
Now, one thing about herO is, you know, he's kind of the master at timing attacks. And so usually when you get with players like that, they're very good at intuiting what to do in unique situations. So this is going to be fun to see how exactly herO reacts in response to this. So far, though,
Micro.
SpeCiaL.
Oh.
By the way, SpeCial's had some real ups and downs with his control early on.
Yeah,
We've had some of the most some of the most disappointing plays, like when the 2 Banshees were shot down right away, and then we've had moments, especially with the Reapers, where he did some real Harlem Globetrotter stuff there.
To be fair, there was no micro trick for those Banshees. 8 Stalkers blinked underneath them, and there was an observer.
That is true, actually. That's not Miss Micro. That's just, okay, you should not have gone in there.
All right, so the Robo coming out with some observers, more gates being added.
Good scout
Looks pretty
here.
Standard overall.
Really good scout by herO. He has all the spoilers for this game now.
It's interesting. Yeah, this is really important to see those 3 barracks right now. It tells you so much about what's going on. But the way that herO is playing is kind of on the defensive end.
I think it makes sense.
This allows him to go directly into Colossus tech, which is a perfect counter to what he's seeing. If you ever see something like this, where the Terran is going 3 racks before really even getting a starport, you don't need Blink, you don't need Stargate, they're not going to drop you. They're just making a bunch of units, and what you need is Colossus. So herO looks to me to be in a really good spot here. I think what SpeCiaL might have been gearing up for was a very strong attack on the 3rd base. Like if you were going Blink in this situation, and then into a 3rd and then into Colossus, I think he might hit a very sweet timing against that. But here, I think he's going to be able to find anything. Like if he makes a 3rd command center, I think that's actually the best choice available to him right now, but he doesn't know that.
Yeah, no, I really agree with that. You know, one thing thematically with SpeCiaL is that he usually wins by just overpowering, especially with his pushes. He doesn't have the pushes that always come in and get the kill, But even if his pushes are denied 2 or 3 times, he usually comes in and just kind of crushes, you know. And so I think it's very important for SpeCiaL to make sure that he gets himself into late game. He's very strong in that position. He does a lot of builds that give him an edge early on, but he doesn't, like we saw it in the last game, right? The build did what it wanted, but then he didn't seem to be ready for this weird, you know, curveball of the Phoenix tech.
Yeah,
Where I think that, and I mean, this is at least my relationship with my memory of casting all the SpeCial's games, because we've casted so many different games at this point in time with different players. But I feel like the games that he wins, he tends to play more straight up and kind of just win in the I'm a better player sense.
Yeah, generally.
Like, I'm just basically stronger. I can beat you like this in 100 games instead of just 1. But SpeCial's smart enough that he knows he has to bring in creative styles because that's necessary to be a pro. But I'm liking this game because there wasn't a lot of risk involved. Now here comes a pretty crazy push.
Yeah, it's a strong push, and I love the Liberator hitting the main base around all this. This is really what's giving him value on this push right now. Look at that beautiful play. 4 probes going down. Resets it up so that the oh! Tippy toes of the Stalkers getting shot there. It does clear that out. Siege tanks are, oh, look at that. That was a beautiful volley right there. Sets off that hardened shield. Very important. But herO just needs to buy a bit of time. Like, eventually his army should be able to kill this.
Yeah, the thing is SpeCiaL leapfrogging the tanks forward too conservatively? I mean, this is a pretty big gap that he's going to have to close here.
Oh, if you ever fight with just some Marines, you're so dead.
Oh. Okay, he's like just barely not getting completely melted by those Colossi beams.
This is a tough one.
Spotter Reaper gets picked off. He almost has the tanks in the high ground. Wait, he can hit that from there, right? No, I guess not, because he has vision. Gotta be careful.
Okay, a Liberator here to help with the push. Really great position.
This may force Protoss to try to pick a fight now.
Oh, one tank sieging up. The siege tanks are not hitting the right targets right now, and so many Marines falling as well.
GG, herO does it.
Yeah.
He will move on to the round of 8, and SpeCiaL, despite having an awesome showing, he's dead. He was eliminated.
That game comes down to a couple things. Like, herO played against his normal style, going into Robo Burst, which is the safest opener that there is. You'll always stop 2-base pushes like that with that. But as far as SpeCiaL, things that went wrong for him, other than the build order choice that herO just made by himself, that Adept getting in, confirming the 3 racks that early on, really allowed herO to adjust his build order, adjust his strategy, and destroy what SpeCiaL was up to. Tough match.
There's always next time. We're going to go to an interview now with herO, see how he's feeling. I mean, is he back, I guess, is the big question. For sure he is this season. He made it to the round of 8.
Well. He's playing well.
He's had some ups and downs in his career, but it's very exciting to see him playing well. And that was really a great series that he played over there against SpeCiaL. And that interview is going to be translated by Andy, and I think we're going to go to that any second now.
Hello everyone, we are going to have an interview with the second winner of Group C, herO.
GSL 시즌 1 이후 2년 만에 올라갑니다.
He's making it to the round of 8 in 2 years now.
축하드립니다.
Congratulations herO. Thank you.
정말 오랜만이네요.
Wow, it's been such a long time being here with you.
제가 2년 정도 못 올라갔다고.
Yes, it's been 2 years now.
저는 꿈에도 몰랐는데 이렇게 오래됐을지 몰랐고.
I've never dreamed of it, but it's been so long.
제 자신한테 조금 후회가 되긴 하네요.
And you know, it's been regretful not coming here for such a long time.
네. 최종전에서 긴장감이 넘쳤습니다.
In the decider match, it was such a phenomenal match between you and SpeCiaL.
과감함은 정말 그대로였어요.
And your aggressive play was just so amazing, like before in the past.
플레이를 보여주셨는데 이게 되게 과감한 플레이잖아요.
You know, the aggressive plays you showed.
때문에 또 어떤 목적을 위해서 이렇게 쓰는 건지
For what objective did you go for the Mass Phoenix?
주도권 내주고 하는 게임이 뭔가 너무 안 되는 거예요, 게임이.
You know, it's not good for me to give the opponent upper hand in the beginning of the game. So I felt like I had to gain the upper hand in the beginning of the game. And that's why I chose Mass Phoenix.
그런 과감한 판단이 나온다는 게 참
And that proactive decision you made definitely helped you in achieving your victory.
처음에 이렇게 올라가면서 분위기가 좋았거든요. 복수 못한 것 아쉬우세요?
And you know, you've shown quite a phenomenal
요새 왜 이렇게 푸푸전이 안 되나 모르겠는데 자꾸
match today.
항상
And you know, my
주도권 나와서 지는 것
PvP
같아서
has been all that good
마지막에는
recently.
후회가 너무 많이 남네요. 오늘도
And you know, I'm just left with a lot of regrets right now.
자신의 실수들도 있었기 때문에 좀 그런 것 같은데.
Yes, there's definitely a little bit of mistakes today.
상위잖아요. 그렇기 때문에 아쉬움이 남는
So,
것
but
같습니다.
Trap is
자,
just one of the top tier players, so I guess that's a little less to regret for.
다 막아내고 승리를 거뒀습니다. 특히 1세트는 와 12모 이거는 예상하기도 힘든
So in the
건데
first set,
이런 판단도 어떻게
you know,
보면
you went for a
선수의
very
플레이들을
peculiar
예측을
play.
하고 계셨나요?
사실 저런 플레이는 상상도 못했고
You know, I've never expected it.
이번에 GSL 하면서 준혁이가 제일 빡셀 것 같아서
In the
저그전
GSL,
중점적으로 연습했거든요.
I actually expected
근데
Impact to be the
준혁이가
strongest.
예상 밖의 플레이들을 해줘가지고
But then
다음에 제가
Impact
좀
actually
이겨서
played
빌드도
strategies that
아끼고
were out of my
근데 사실
expectations.
바로 대놓고 로공 짓는 거 보니까 바퀴 나오는 것도 예상을 하고 있었던 것 같아요.
But you did expect the Roach to come out,
어느
right?
정도
Yes, I
빌드
did.
타는 거 자체가 이거는 진짜 저그라면 쇼부 칠 수밖에
The
없겠구나.
build tech
싶어가지고
was
좀
one of the
의식하면서
quintessential
하기도 했고,
Zerg build.
희범이가 좀 많이 도와줬어요.
And
컨셉이 뭔가 공격적인
for the
것 같다고 해가지고
scrims,
저도
Ragnarok
많이
helped me a lot.
의식하고 했던 것 같아요.
네.
그래서
And
도움이
thanks
많이
to him.
됐던 것 같아요.
오늘 신희범 선수가 거의 일일 코치인 것 같았어요.
Ragnarok seemed
네,
like your daily coach today.
김준호 선수를
That's
위해서
right.
오신 거예요?
Did he come for you?
사실 겸사겸사긴 한데 네.
Yes, kinda.
오늘 맛있는 거 사줘야 될 것 같아요.
And I think I gotta treat him treat him
오늘
to something nice today.
다 준비를 하시느라 참 힘드셨을 것 같아요. 무엇보다
I guess all the
김준호
preparation
선수가
paid off.
보상을 받으셔야 될 텐데 근데 8강도 머지 않았고
The round of
상대들이
8
또 만만치가
It's so
않아서
close now,
실수가
and your
없을 것
opponent
같습니다.
is very
기존
formidable.
1위와 만나실
You'll be
거거든요.
playing against the first winner of Group D.
강영우, 조지현,
It's either Doc,
이신영,
Patience,
김대영
Innovation,
이
or
중에서
Stats.
김준호 선수의 시선으로 누가 1위할까요?
From your perspective, who do you expect to come first in the Group
조지가
D?
올라갔으면 좋겠네요.
이거 사심 아니시고요?
네.
객관적으로 조지현이
객관적으로
1위다.
I want Patience to come first.
객관적으로는 좀 힘들긴 하겠지만
But objectively, I think it's a little bit difficult for him to come first.
네, 조지현 선수를 도와줄 의향도 있으실 것 같은데요. 자, 이렇게 모처럼 2년 만에
You know, it's your interview in 2 years, and I'm pretty sure the fans are really hyped up right now. Any last words to your fans?
네, 항상 응원해 주시는 팬분들
Thank you guys all for rooting me.
오늘도 좀 경기력이 좋지 못해가지고
And today's performance was not all that satisfactory. but I did practice a lot.
8강은 더 좋은
In the round of 8, I will show a better performance.
네,
Thank
다시
you.
한번 8강 진출 축하드립니다.
Once again, congratulations.
네, 이렇게 2년 만에 진출한 김준호 선수 만나봤는데요.
Dope.
오늘 C조
Thank you very much,
경기
Annie. Good job.
확인해보겠습니다.
Well, herO goes on to the round of 8. That's cool.
Well, it's too bad that SpeCiaL does not get to advance.
Well, I'm
here.
most excited that it's not so much about SpeCiaL Artosis, but that there's no Terran and no Zerg advancing today. That I think we can all agree is a
We can all
really
clap
good
our
thing.
hands for that one.
I think we can all, kind of
So we
unite
gotta-
there and give a big fist pump on that.
Yeah, so far we have 5 Protosses and a Zerg, and
A what?
like that's a lot more Zergs than Terrans. So I just want to point that out
That's a
before
lot
people
more,
jump
yeah.
all over the Protosses.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want to point out the Zergs are also dominating compared to the
The
Terrans.
humans might not be the ones that live the longest out of all the species, guys. Okay, that's a
Definitely
little
not.
bit
This is-
arrogant for you to assume that.
Hold on.
Yeah.
We have quite a Terran in our next group.
We do.
Yeah. If I was a little spider, that's what I would write in my web. Innovation plays on Saturday.
Yeah,
This is a wild group. This is the real group.
Listen, I'm going to cut right to the chase. Patience and Stats are going to win, guys. It's going down. We're going to have 7 Protosses.
I gotta tell you something.
Yeah.
Patience is getting out of that group, but who's getting out with him? That's the question.
Stats.
You're
With a vest like that, though, I don't know, Stats.
Ooh, we got the Lakers fan over here in Patience. All right, that's going to be on Saturday. Make sure you tune into that.
Yep.
And if you want like even more Protoss, which you probably do,
We know you
KSL
do.
is the next 2 days, and we got a PvP semifinals tomorrow, and then the day after
Friday.
that, guess what? Guess what we have?
What?
A PvP semifinals.
Yes! So you can join us for that. Roughly the same time this broadcast is on. That's on the Twitch TV StarCraft official channel. By the way, if you're in our studio right now and you're listening on headphones, hang on to that ticket. We have a giveaway at the end of the show.
Yeah. You know that those sayings where it's like all this is that, but are all this that? You know? Like,
no, I don't.
Okay, so like
no, I don't know about that at all.
Okay, how about
Not sure if that was a joke, but
all Protoss are bad people, but are all bad people Protoss?
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. It's like all squares are rectangles, but not all rectangles are squares.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I liked mine better though.
Yeah. All bad people are Protoss, to answer your question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
there's no Zergotarian
You could cut off while you're driving home from work. It's a Protoss player. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Any other tough questions? You send them my way.
No, you nailed it. You nailed it. That's all I wanted.
That's all the time we have, guys. Thank you for joining us. We will see you tomorrow on the KSL on the Twitch StarCraft channel. We love you. Bye-bye.
This is my world.
Let's make it count.
I must practice tolerance. Next.
GSL Season 2. Renaissance.